this whole need to feel superior. And I mean, you have people doing all types of things in every community, but I recognize these things in other communities as well. Like, you know, in the black community, you got the straight hair, curly hair, uh, so quote unquote nappy hair. I don't even see what's so horrible about the term nappy. Whatever. I know they say it's associated with some negative, such and such, but who made it negative, and who gives a fuck, and why? And why can't we associate nappy with being beautiful? Why can't we associate nappy with being unique? Why we can't like why? Or my beautiful nappy locks, or why can't it be associated with something else, and why whatever. Another thing, we got these natural hair communities. I'm natural. I've been natural probably 5, 6 years. The funny thing about it is, before that, I only had a perm. Let me see. I got a perm when I was like 13 or something, 12, 13. And then I had one for like 10 years, 9, 10 years. Then I was natural again. So most of my life, I've been natural. I never, I don't understand though this whole natural movement cult shit going on. Um, and it's saddening to me. Now, if you're happy to be natural, good. You're happy to be who you are, and yeah, maybe there are some changes with you just accepting you that you go through when becoming natural. But all this just trying so hard to convince other people to be natural, all this speaking negatively of people who still perm or press or whatever the fuck they do. What's the point in it? What's your point? What's your point? I mean, will it help us to restore the water on earth? Like, will it make the air better? Will it create more gasoline? Will it, what the fuck will it do? Will it bring the troops from Iraq home? I want to know what the shit will do. Your personal journey is your personal journey, and you need to understand that everybody doesn't get the same thing from the same journey. It can be the same journey, but everyone doesn't get the same thing out of it. I could walk down the street and maybe I'll be tired as hell, and maybe I don't notice shit. Maybe I'm looking at my shoes the whole time I'm walking down the street. And maybe you'll walk down the street and you'll see the trees and notice the birds chirping and shit like that on the limbs. Everybody doesn't get everything, the same thing from the same journey. It doesn't matter that the journey is the same. It's all in your head and your mentality and just your functioning and the way you think. So this whole natural hair shit is just some bullshit to me. It's good to be natural. Go natural. That's wonderful. I'm natural and I just don't give a fuck about it. Okay? You just don't hear me talk about it because I don't see what's the big deal. It's not a big deal to me. It's just I don't want to perm my hair anymore because I whatever. It's something I have to keep up every month, and I don't. Maybe I'm being lazy. I don't fucking do it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Nothing deep. Um, yeah, you do learn to accept yourself in a different light, but shit, even if your hair is straight and you cut it off, you learn to accept yourself in a different light. You see, okay, I had long hair, now I have no hair. It's an inch, a half an inch of hair, and I'm so beautiful like this. I feel so empowered. So you can get that empowerment from any fucking thing. And if the only way you could get it yourself personally is through natural hair, I don't know what to feel for you. I'm sorry. I've had epiphanies in other ways, the most minute situations, and so I mean, damn it. I, Going natural did not give me some sort of epiphany. That's just something you have to be a person that wants to learn from experiences in life, and you want to develop, and you want to become better. You just have to be that type of person to receive all that life has to give. Natural hair isn't automatically going to give you that. If you are a shallow motherfucker, when you go natural, the only thing you're going to do is try to convince other people to go natural, so that you don't feel so fucking alone, or so that you can just I don't know. It's too, I don't because I don't think that lightweight. So I just don't fucking know what would go through a shallow person's head that's going natural. But I'm sure not much is going through there. You know, you don't have enough feet for it, that much water to wash through there. So anyway, moving on. I'm just these people, this world, this the need to feel superior. I don't understand why there isn't enough self-esteem in us for us to feel superior on our own. Why do we need to do this natural thing? This what I'm speaking of isn't just a black thing. It's a human thing. It's a everybody thing. You have races that need to feel superior because of their fucking coat, their fur. That's what I call it because that's all it is. Um, I don't understand why people are grasping for something so badly. I don't get it. Then you have the conscious community, with the Ma'at and all that. You know, whatever your religion or whatever you believe in, that is fine. I am a-okay with that because everyone has the choice and everyone has their right to do and follow what they please, to believe what they please. The issue I have with it is don't try to degrade me. Don't try to put me down, belittle me, because I don't share the same beliefs as you. I don't know if I've been belittled because, you know, my mind is open. I'll look into, well, it's open to a certain extent because I am a woman of my word and I do stand for certain shit and I don't bend. If I feel it ain't right, it ain't right. You know, I can't be bought or sold. That's just what it is. But to an extent, I am open-minded. Um, and I feel like this whole conscious community thing, some people go too far. They're just being, they're, you know, all this recruiting shit for conscious, for the natural hair, for the racist. Everybody wants to fucking recruit for the fuck what? What are you recruiting for? Because if this earth blows up, all y'all ass is gonna blow up together. And natural hair ain't gonna natural hair is not going to hold it. Um Being conscious, I don't know what's that gonna do. Because the entire earth explodes, implodes, explodes, whatever. If you're on this motherfucking, the whole thing blows to fucking smithereens. Your natural hair, your conscious, your none of that shit is going to save you. Your fate will be the same as mine. People, we need to all realize that we are all people and stop grasping to or trying to feel superior. When you are a winner, when you are born, you know, thousands, millions of sperms, and you only get one egg and you only get one sperm, unless you have twins, and that's still a limited number. Um, you know, there's still a limited number of how many can go in. Look at the percentage of that. Like, look at that shit. I mean, you're a winner when you're born. But I guess that's not enough. It's not enough to defeat other sperm. I guess it's not enough. Life isn't enough. What's enough, people? And if you are natural or conscious, what the fuck is it that makes you feel like you need to recruit? If your experience is so great, what is it? Why did it take you being natural? Why did it take you to go through that? Or why did it take you to go through, like, becoming conscious, to reach out to people? What type, you know, what does that say about you? Why did it take something for you to try to go hand in hand with people and reach out to people? Why did it take something? And for you conscious people that are conscious, you conscious black people, the crab in the barrel thing is existing in extreme with a lot of you guys. And I say this simply because if you are in a group and you are so pro-black, then tell me why, just because someone doesn't share the same beliefs as you do not give a fuck about them. Now, I'm not saying all of you, so don't get your panties in a bunch, but a lot of you. And a lot of you who are like that would not want to admit it. But you don't have to openly admit it when you go back and forth with people simply because they don't share the same beliefs as you. And not only go back and forth with them, when you're not just spitting knowledge. You know, a lot of them, they don't just spit knowledge. I see them insult people, like insult people, their own people, and they're supposed to be so pro-black. Wake up, smell the fucking coffee. I am here to tell you, the people that are like that in the conscious community, the ones that are like that, you are not pro-black. You are pro-conscious community. The people who say, you know, they're with natural hair and, oh, black women are beautiful and such, you are not pro-black women. You are pro-black women with natural hair. And I see this big hypocrisy in people wanting to be accepted for being conscious, wanting to be accepted for being natural, and they don't even accept others that are not like them or in agreement with them. I don't understand that. How can you encourage others to do what you are doing, and you have this finite number of people, or finite number of this group? How about trying to be infinite with whatever you're doing? With the people that you know, try to open yourself up to other people. Now, I'm not saying, you know, if somebody's a thief, if they're an asshole, they're an asshole. You don't, you know, that's because you don't like that person's personality. You don't want to have anything to do with them. But something as simple and fucking shallow as natural hair, or simple and shallow as someone not believing in what you believe in because you feel you are quote unquote conscious, it's just fucking simple and shallow. Like I'm saying, it's a small box. How deep do you expect a box to be? I consider myself conscious, but do I consider myself part of the conscious community? No. I just consider myself conscious because if you read the definition of conscious, I feel like I fit that definition. A lot of things I don't speak on, but it's simply because I don't want to deal with a lot of assholes. Why? Because we can go back and forth, but I give things a lot of thought, and so if I go back and forth with you about something, more than likely, you know, I can't be convinced. More than likely, I've tried to look at both sides. I've tried to do 360 the whole shit in my mind. And you know, I have my mind made up about something, and that's cool. Everybody has that. And that's okay. It's okay to stand for something. But I'm not close-minded to different people of this world, though. I might be close to what they do. I may not agree and do what they do. I'm not a follower. If it don't fucking feel right inside me, I'm not gonna do it. I've learned that lesson, just living life. If it don't feel right, don't do it. But I do get to know people and how people think, and I just think a lot of you need to stop reaching for this whole superiority thing. I mean, what do you get for being superior amongst other people and you're a person? Like, what the fuck do you get? What's the prize? What's the prize? What is the prize? I'm going to go into religion right now. This is just going to be a gumbo video because this is a few things that fucking get on my nerves. Okay, religion. Believing in God. I believe in God. Now, this is my thing. I want to understand why every time something happens in a Christian or Jehovah's Witness, well, they don't really speak on Jehovah's Witness much, but witnesses, but I just say when a Christian does something, or just certain religions, certain ones, Muslims, why do people automatically blame their religions as if these people don't have personalities, and as if these people don't have their own mindset, as if religion just, makes them conduct themselves in the way that they do. And if this is so, then tell me, if it's 70% of a population that's a certain religion, and you got 5 or 10 of them that does something foul, like, if the religion made them do it, then why isn't all 70% of people behaving that way? um I don't understand that. This world is so weird right now. And my thing is, if you're atheist, if you don't believe in God, that's your business. I've been around people who are atheists and don't believe God exists. um that's their business. But they don't behave in a way like they're trying to convert me and explain to me why there isn't a God, because really they just don't. And but if they ask me why I felt there was one, of course I'd share that with them. But I feel this, bottom line, I'll respect what you believe if you respect what I believe, and if you don't agree with it, just leave it alone. If you don't feel like it's right for people to say that, well, the murderer is such and such, the Bundy guy, he did everything he did because he was atheist. I'm not sure if he was, but I'm thinking so. If you don't like that, then stop saying people doing everything because of religion. Because, to be honest, with religion or without religion, some people are just dirty, inhumane acting people. That's just it. And it doesn't matter what their religion is. It doesn't matter if they believe in nothing. Some people just are immoral people. Bottom line. And that's all it is. So I don't have a thing with people disagreeing with people's religions or whatever. My thing is, I have a thing with people trying to insult them because of their religion. It's a lot of things I do not believe in. I won't partake in, but I'm not going to insult someone for having a different belief than mine. What's the purpose of that? What am I gaining from it? Why am I so offended that you believe in what you believe in? It's all silly to me. Why am I so offended about it to the extent that I'm going to act ugly and call you names and things that are irrelevant to the conversation itself? But I'm going to do all of that. I have so much animosity because of you believing in what you believe. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. And so, people, another thing with the superiority thing, me, I like to think that I'm an individual, and I do things that are kind of off key sometimes. I kind of march to the beat of my own drum. But right now I see that some things that are unique, that used to be unique, or some things that used to be taken as I guess a expression of individuality, has now become like popular and stuff like that. So it's like people are doing things that are supposed to make them appear to be individuals, unique, etc., etc., etc. And right now, like, you have everybody in the world trying to do these same unique things. It's no longer unique. So yeah, understand that too, people. This whole superiority thing, needing to feel superior, dig inside yourself and find what it is that can make you feel superior if you were the only person that existed on earth. So all I would like to ask everybody is this: pretend or think in your mind as if you are the only person existent on earth, no other human beings. How would you be? What would you be? And why would you be it? And that right there is who you truly are. All right. Bye.